Alright guys, welcome to part 2. This will not be a full 15 minutes. I just wanted to finish going over some of those bizarre prompts because I do want you to have your eyes and your ears out for them to do something strange. I would hope as a person they don't do anything strange right now because the world is strange enough, but you never know. So we were looking at this prompt where you were actually given two tiny passages and they're both satire. So let me kind of give you a fictional scenario that would explain this prompt, okay, without us having to read through it word for word. So let's say there's the people who say Chick-fil-A is the best, right? And there is the people who say, what's that other chicken place? That's selling the sandwich. Is it Popeyes? Let's go with Popeyes, alright. I don't really eat fast food chicken, except Chick-fil-A sometimes. Anyway. Alright, so if I wanted to show how ridiculous their arguments are, the way they debate each other, I could make fun of both sides, right? I could say, well, the Chick-fil-A people, blah, 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 blah. And the Popeyes people, blah, 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 blah. And I'm making fun of both sides, okay? Why might I do that? To illustrate the unproductive nature of the debate. How they never get anywhere, okay? If we want to think about modern politics, we can think about how Republicans on the news especially like to mock Democrats. Democrats on the news love to mock the Republicans, right? And they're both satirizing, making fun of the other side. And when we put those two voices side by side, what do we get? We get a little dialogue that illustrates the unproductive nature of the discussions between the two sides. Okay? So this is a prompt that uses satire, and it really throws you for a loop because it's actually got two passages and you have to think about how they work together. So I encourage you to at least read through this prompt and see if you can handle the satire that's within each passage. Alright, and last but not least, we have another form of satirical or sarcastic or mock writing. If you're familiar with The Onion, they do this all the time, okay? In this case, they have again told you that it's a mock press release, and they've also told you it's satire. My hope is that if they throw any satire at you this year, they will tell you it's satire, but we can't guarantee that they're going to do that, okay? So I would also recommend that even if you don't want to compose the practice essay, that you read through the satire and figure out what are they criticizing, okay? What is the social criticism? Because satire is always we're criticizing something about the world around us and we're using satire and sarcasm to do it, okay? So that's what this quiz on Google on My AP looks like. And you'll get 10 of them. Now, of course, let's say you decide to just to practice writing passage number 10. When you submit it, your score is going to be very low because you only have one answer to the quiz. Don't worry about that, okay? I'm not scoring you in that way. I just want to be able to read your practice and give you some feedback, okay? So there are 10 passages here. I don't imagine you have time for 10 practice essays. It's unlikely I have time to grade 10 practice essays if more than a handful of you do all 10. So I would say click through the prompts and pick the ones that scare you the most and do your practice. Don't practice what you're good at already, okay? Now is not the time for that. Now is the time to stretch yourself a little and try to get a couple new tools in your toolbox before the test. Okay? Alright, so that's what I'm talking about on the free response questions that I've assigned. Alright? Last but not least, if we were in school, I always do a little something for my test takers, but we're not in school. So if you can please let me know via email the best mailing address to reach you right now. If it's the mailing address that's in SchoolMax, just shoot me an email and say the one in SchoolMax. If for any reason you're somewhere else right now, and I mean kind of like permanently somewhere else, please send me an email and let me know where you are at, a good mailing address for you. Okay? Good luck, guys. I know this is tough. It's kind of hard every day to get enough motivation to do all the things, even though we have more time. It's a very strange situation. But I wish you all the best, and as always, be in touch if you need anything. Get some sunshine, keep your mental health as good as it can be, and just keep at it. Don't give up. All right, bye, guys.